we got to talk about this. We got to talk about like the best sidekicks in comics, movies, but really I want to pick your brain about comics because like already when I'm talking to you up top, I'm like, oh my God, I'm learning so much, like including Lord of the Rings stuff. So I know now I can like actually interview you and learn a lot. And I know you guys are going to love this because everybody knows sidekicks, right? Everybody, but I want to say that everybody, what's the most well-known sidekick? I think everybody would say Robin.
Absolutely.
And I'm like, great. But then what I love about Robin is that he became his own superhero. He, you know, Dick Grayson, Robin, Nightwing.
Dick Grayson is the only thing Batman has ever succeeded at.
That's what I love. That's the bigger question. Why would an iconic character like Batman need a sidekick? Why would anybody need a sidekick? And I think it really goes into story, and you just proved it. It's like it's the only thing Batman succeeded at, and I love that. So tell me something, just start us off. Why sidekicks? Why is it something that you can look at it and go, this is my jam. I like this.
All my favorite characters are sidekicks.
That's awesome. Okay. So start there. Who's your favorite side? Is it Dick Grayson or is it?
No, it's Tim Drake, the third Robin.
Oh my God. And why is that?
He's my favorite. He's my favorite like superhero, period.
Okay.
It's partially because growing up in the 90s, he was the Robin. He was the one I had most easy access to because he was the Robin in the comic books. But it's because I think as a child growing up, you know your definitive adjectives. Like your parents tell you like you're smart, you're pretty, you're good at sports. Like you kind of know what you get praised for. And I always got praised for being really smart. And I'm really good at school. Like school works for like what I do and how I process things. Some people aren't good at school, and it doesn't mean that you're not smart or whatever. I was good at school.
Yeah.
So Tim Drake's defining quality is he is also smart.
Yeah.
And most superheroes like Superman and Wonder Woman, they're powerful because they have these outside forces, or because they're really strong, or because like they're really fast. And all Tim needed was his brain.
Yeah.
And he was the most important sidekick in the universe. He worked with Batman.
Yeah.
And I thought that was really amazing. And I was like, cool, do I want to be him or do I want to make out with him? This is complicated for my 6-year-old brain to try and unpack.
A little bit of both?
Yeah,
maybe?
Why not both?
I love the way you put that, though, because I think that might be one of the most endearing things about a sidekick is that you can maybe project yourself into that character.
I think more than, not that you can't do it with other characters, but I think they're more accessible, especially than the DC Pantheon, because they are like godheads, basically. I think it's a little harder to see yourself in them. Also, just to get really personal, I live for characters that have like complicated relationships with their fathers, because my father, I had a great father. He was very sick for a long time, and then he passed away when I was a teenager. So there's part of me that's always like clinging to that. And it's why our first 2 comics are about like teenage girls and their dads.
Oh, I love that though.